All right, just taking a look at the bottom of your screen there. You'll see the closings for schools and healthcare, parking bans. I mean, that list at the bottom is going to populate quite a bit as our day continues.
Yeah. So it sounds like a few schools are on there right now. Yeah. I think for the majority of this, today is pretty much okay for a lot of the state. There will be the southwestern part of the state where there are going to be some problems.
And we've talked before, even if it's not snowing now, if they've got to worry about how the kids are going to get home at 3 o'clock, then that could also be a cause for let's just keep them home. So.
Yeah, it's all about safety, obviously, Okay, so this storm is beginning to blossom now to our south and west, and you can see this precipitation shield now entering New England. We're still in wait and see mode right now. We have these are ocean effect snow showers that have been working through the lakes in western Maine. So there are some really thin coatings of snow that you'll notice on the windshield and even on some of those side roads. But in general right now, roads are fine. The steadier precipitation is still back to the south and west. Manchester, New Hampshire seems to be a dividing line between snow and rain to the south and snow to the north. And you kind of make it out right on 101 into Portsmouth. So we'll see how this progresses as that precipitation shield begins to work north and east. But we've got some time. I think the morning commute in large part is going to be fine. Our temps are around 32. They're only going to fluctuate by a degree or two for the next day and a half, which presents all kinds of problems because 32 is that magic number. The mildest numbers you'll see right here, right along the immediate coast, and the coolest ones inland, and that's why there'll be more snow inland than at the coastline. So as we look at the weather map, this was the primary low. Now it's transferring all its energy, and this is going to blow up into a bona fide nor'easter in a 2-day event too. And it's running into some cold air. I mean, it's not like midwinter cold. It's kind of marginal, which is why it's so difficult to nail down snow amounts for our coastline. Let's walk through a timeline for today. Cloudy and quiet for most of the entire state. There will be a few drops and flakes for the morning commute across southern and western areas, but I still feel like roads should be good for your morning drive just about everywhere with those temperatures right around 32. Yesterday was a mild day. We had highs around 40 degrees. Midday, steadier rain and snow working into southwestern Maine. We're still waiting, though. Look at this. Most of the state, nothing going on. The roads will begin to get a little slushy and greasy where it snows, interior York County, a lot of New Hampshire, and the wind will be whipping around for all of us, so it'll feel pretty chilly today. We get to the early evening. This is 5 o'clock, and it's getting nasty for all of us. We've got steady, intense precipitation, mostly rain for the immediate coastline, but you won't have to go far inland to get into heavy, wet, clingy, pasty snow. And that means the roads are going to get bad pretty quickly. As soon as that sun goes down and we get dark, those temperatures will start to cool and that rain-snow line comes crashing down to the coastline. So tonight and early tomorrow morning are really the height of the storm. That's when we pick up most of the accumulation. So we'll start the story here, pick up the story at 9 o'clock tonight. We still have rain hugging the coastline, but a heavier snow inland. And then overnight tonight, those temperatures drop down to around 32. Rain-snow line comes to the coastline and will flip to snow in most all spots. Tomorrow morning, still snowing for a lot of the state early on, but then the storm begins to stack on itself and fill in, and there won't be as much energy or temperature contrast for steady, intense snow everywhere, but there will be bursts throughout the day, right on into the early evening. In fact, northern Maine will still see some snow hanging around on Sunday, but tomorrow afternoon starts to get a lot better in almost all spots. So here's our snow map. Again, not much along the coast, a lot inland. Let's close in though so you can get an idea of this intense snow contrast from not much to a lot. It's going to go over just a few miles. And this gradient may not be tight enough along the coastline. We may have to tighten it up as the storm gets going. Right now, 1 to 3 immediate coast, but on the other side of 95, it's 3 to 6. And then you get out to the lakes area, you're talking 6 to 10. I've got Lewiston and Augusta about 6 to 8 inches. Eastern Maine, same deal. 1 to 3 ramps up to 3 to 6 really fast. Bangor right on the 6-inch line. All of the central highlands getting up close to 10 inches, which obviously is a lot of snow, the double-digit amounts. Marine forecast sees 7 to 10 feet, winds gusting to 40 knots. Gale warnings are up. Snow and rain arrive today. It'll fill in this afternoon. and roads start to deteriorate later on. Tonight, everything changes to snow, and the storm continues and then finally winds down tomorrow afternoon. A little sun for our Sunday. A lot of next week, storm-free, but it stays cold, windy at times, temperatures mostly in the 30s.
All right, well, we'll get through this 24 hours, and then
we have
deal
some
with
time to clean up and get those errands done.
That's right, things to do. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.